So we landed in Haifa in February, I can't remember the exact date, of 1950. And at that point, the worst snowstorm perhaps in record was hitting Haifa. And so we landed in an absolute blizzard of snow. It was piling up, a foot of snow, 2 feet of snow. and Haifa was a pretty small town at then. And there wasn't much to it except a port and a few buildings going up, or houses going up the mountain. So we spent the first night in Haifa and wandering through the snow. It was getting dark, so we tried to find a place to stay. And the blinding snow, we saw a light, building, and small building. We went there, knocked on the door, and a man answered. And again, in our broken Hebrew, Zev knew about as much Hebrew as I did. And so we asked him if we could stay the night, and he said, "Sure, come on in." It was really warm. He gave us a couple of couches, and we slept there that night. And then the next morning, we found out where we were was a mikveh. We had stayed in a mikveh overnight and left the next morning, but it was nice and warm. A lot of warm water, keeping us warm. Zev Kohrman and I, we leave the mikveh, and we don't really, we know we both want to end up in a kibbutz. So as Zev says, well, my dad's got this friend down in Tel Aviv who will help us get out of kibbutz. Okay, so we hitchhiked down to Tel Aviv, and he's got the address of his dad's friend. So we go up in this apartment building, the address, and knocks on the door. We can remember knocking on the door. And a woman comes to the door, again a woman, and he says that he's Zev Kohrman, and his father is, again, I can't think of his name. And she says, "Oh, well, great, wonderful, come on in. It's Golda Meir." And she takes us into her apartment, and right out of the book, I'm not kidding, gives us 2 American boys milk. Each got a glass of milk and chocolate chip cookies, served up by Golda Meir. And we tell her that we want to go to her kibbutz. She says, "Okay, let me make a telephone call." So she calls up someone, and I wouldn't even pay that much attention. She calls up another call. Finally, she says, "Okay, I've got you a place up on the Kinneret, a place called Ginnasar."